So I'm starting off this look as always just with my NYX HD primer, and I'm putting that on my eyes and just blending that in. Then I'm going to be taking my Sigma palette. This is Brilliant and Spellbinding, and I'm first going to take a big fluffy brush and go into the color Sensational. This color is really nice if you have hazel eyes or green eyes. It's a very yellowy, almost khaki green toned kind of transition shade. And this is the main reason I bought this palette. It's just a beautiful shade. You really would look at it and say, well, that's really like a poo color, but it is really quite beautiful when you add it in with reds or with golds. It's just going to look really, really nice. So first I took that shade with a big fluffy brush and kind of got a good base, and then I took a smaller brush to get a little more definition, and again, as always, I'm just going to go back and blend everything to make sure it's really seamless. Next I'm going to go into Faye. This is the kind of shimmery deep wine color, and I'm just packing that with a flat brush on the outer edge of my eye. And you could be kind of messy with this, and then again I'm just going to blend out those harsh edges with the same brush I used to blend out Sensational. Now I'm going to take kind of like a medium brown. This is Balmy. And then I'm going to just further blend everything out and make sure it's all seamless because we want it to be very soft. Then I'm going to take kind of a highlight shade. This is Solstice. It's just a light pinky shimmery shade, and I'm just popping that on the inner corners. And when you're going for a dark kind of smoky highlighted, or I'm sorry, a blended look, it's nice to have a pop of that brightness in the inner corner. And then I'm also adding that right under the brow bone. And then again, as always, I'm just going to blend everything with my favorite e.l.f. brush. And I'm just going to go back into that again and just intensify anything that got blended away. You know, just keep going until you're happy with it. And now I'm just blending those two and just deepening up that outer crease once again. And this is a really nice palette for fall. It has really good fall shades. It's a pretty good palette. So now I'm going to take my e.l.f. shadow. This is in Burnt Plum. This is one of my all-time favorite red shades, like red toned. It's not super red, but it's very, very pigmented and really beautiful. And it's only $3, so just go to Target and get one. You will not be disappointed. You can see even just placing it right over where we put Faye, and these are really similar colors, it just pops so much more. Honestly, I feel like the shadows in these Sigma palettes could be better. This is the first one I tried, but it's still pretty good if you want to go traveling, or you know, you don't want to take your really good stuff. You do have a wide range of things to choose from. Now I'm just taking my Hoola bronzer. I did already do like foundation and everything, and I'm just trying to use this guy up, so I'm just adding a little bit of that just to warm up my face and not have it look so flat, since I think my foundation is like half a shade too light for me. Even though I am really light, it still is about a half shade too light, but that's okay. So I'm just kind of putting that wherever the sun would hit, and then I'm taking my NARS blush in Deep Throat, and then just kind of going crazy with this. I really like this blush. It's really similar to one from e.l.f. I really liked, so I figured I would treat myself for my birthday. Now I'm taking Napoleon's lipstick in Electra, and I love these lipsticks. At Ulta, if you have Ulta near you, check it out because they went 75% off because they were discontinuing them at my Ulta. And I'm just taking Creme Brulee in a NYX Butter Gloss. I love these. Now I'm just taking NYX Nude Matte Shadow in Maybe Later. Love this shadow. I've had it for so long and it's so good. And I'm just blending that on the lower lash line just to get a little bit of smokiness going down there. I'm going again with my favorite e.l.f. shadow in Burnt Plum and just adding a little bit of that on the lower lash line. Don't be scared to use burgundy or red toned shadows. They can really, really make green or blue eyes pop really beautifully, and it's going to be wearable still. Just as long as you don't go with a bright red, but even then, it just is beautiful. So now I'm taking a Stila smudge stick in Stingray, another one of my favorites here. Super black, super creamy, and it's matte. And I'm just adding that a little bit on the outer corner for a little bit of definition and just blending that with a pencil brush. Now I'm taking L'Oreal's Morning Light and using that to further highlight the inner corner, just because the intensity of these Sigma shadows are just not super intense, and I wanted a really intense highlight. So you can see it really opens up that inner eye, especially if you're early in the morning, you're tired. And I'm just using my NYX Stacked mascara. I really like this if you like length. Definitely check this out, and the applicator is really nice if you like the plasticky ones. And that's all. So give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and leave a comment down below if you have any questions. But if not, I'll see you guys next time.